Centralia Panthers Coaches Corner, a service of First Heritage Bank, Blue Valley Technologies, and Wanklin Oil.
In today's world, everyone is searching for answers. If cows are laying down, will it rain? Does gum really stay in your stomach for 7 years? How about Bigfoot? With so many mysteries, it's nice to have one clear answer. Fiber. Blue Valley Technologies proudly provides a robust fiber network with symmetrical speeds and unmatched reliability. And with 24/7 support, we are always here when you need us. Blue Valley Technologies Fiber Internet, because some things just shouldn't be a mystery.
Wanklin Oil is proud to serve the community with propane, gas, and diesel fuel right to your home or farm. Family owned and operated, they'll deliver your fuel with an old-fashioned personal touch. Their dependable quality service at the lowest price available makes them a leader in the field. In addition to propane and diesel, they also offer tank repair, sales, and service. For your fuel and heating needs, Wanklin Oil is just a call away. 800-794-2019. They have the energy since 1926.
Everyone has something that they do best. Banks are no exception. Ours is investing back into the local communities that we serve. We make loans to local families and businesses. These loans generate the dollars which empower our local community. Invest in our community by banking with us. We're an equal housing lender. First Heritage Bank in Centralia, Corning, Seneca, and Vermilion. Member FDIC. Online at 1hbank.com.
Welcome into the Centralia Panthers Coaches Corner program, joined today with boys basketball head coach Nick Evans. Coach, your team off to a little bit of a rough start here, but we were talking off air. Obviously, you've played some high-quality opponents here early in the season, Nemaha Central, St. Mary's, and Silver Lake. So what do you like, I guess, to see from your boys in these early season games?
I thought against Seneca, Quentin got in foul trouble extremely early, which hurts our team, obviously, and then we had two other starters get in foul trouble. So most of the first half we were playing, I think Aiden Talley was out there with four sophomores for majority of the second quarter, and we were down 7. So that was encouraging. You know, they battled and did things without Quentin, and then he came back in the second half, and we did okay. And then against St. Mary's, I didn't like how we competed in that game. It almost was like they had a really good first quarter, and they got us. I think they made 7 3-pointers in that quarter, and it wasn't because of bad defense or anything like that. I mean, they just made some shots. And the rest of that game, though, we lost by 7. But I just didn't like our competitive edge in that game, and challenged the guys for 2 days in practice, and they came back and competed really well against a really good Silver Lake team. Really disciplined and athletic team. We were winning at halftime of that game, and then we just kind of did some things to have the wheels come off there late in the third quarter, and just couldn't ever salvage anything after that. But I was proud of their response. That's what you want. I mean, you have a problem when they don't respond, but I thought they responded well and competed. I just want to see them compete. That was it.
Well, and you used a word there at the end, and I was kind of going to form this question as that, but we talked about in our first conversation about, trying to find some kids that'll step up, some leaders, whatever word you want to use after losing last year's senior class. Do you think, those upperclassmen now kind of hopefully took that step in terms of, hey, we realize we didn't play good, even though it's another tough opponent, let's go out, compete to the best of our ability, and chips fall where they may?
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. I mean, like I told them, I said I was disappointed in how you responded and your effort kind of against St. Mary's. You have to compete constantly and against those good teams. And then I thought against Silver Lake, no matter the score, no matter the situation, I thought there was just a totally different look and feel to the game, no matter what was happening. We shared the ball really good. We moved good. We were decent on defense. Our talking communication was better. So it was just a more confident feel. And that's all I was looking for. And so you can do something with that. So I was proud to see them respond and do that. And for them to see, this is just a much better feel overall when you do it this way.
And good things too, positivities, you can take away from it. Yeah, you're not picking up the wins probably like you wanted, but like we said earlier, you're playing tough teams. As long as you're learning from that opportunity, that's all you can ask for here early on. And one question I did have for you, Nick, we talked about in our first conversation too, about kind of changing your system a little bit, wanting to get up and down the court, maybe a little bit more this season than you had in the past. How are the boys, adjusting to that change here early in the season with live game action?
It's a work in progress, but I think it's getting cleaner and better. We lost Henry and Duke, and we don't really have like a quote unquote like post play. We're more guard oriented, so you lean into that. We have good guards, we have shooters, we have good drivers, good ball handlers. So I offensively we're doing okay. It's we're just cleaning things up defensively. That's kind of where we need to put our attention towards, and they've gotten better. Like I said, that last game I was encouraged that it was cleaner and better. I know the score was what it was, but from a coaching standpoint, you look at what you wanted to see, and I saw something totally different than I saw on Tuesday. It's something that you can build on.
Yeah, and like we said, positivities all the way around, building kind of that rhythm, I guess, as you get ready for TVL tournament play. And wanted to ask you about that. Coming up Friday, Valley Heights, you have an opportunity there to compete again. You have this full week of practice. We were talking off air. The Mustangs are young this season, but what do you need to see from your team in order to come out, and get a victory Friday night?
We talked even during the 3-game tough stretch there, that you're playing nameless opponents. No matter if you're playing Silver Lake or Valley Heights or Hanover or whoever, it's a nameless opponent, and you attack it the same way. So I said, I want you to attack Valley Heights Friday like you attacked Silver Lake, because it has to be the same. If you go backwards or you don't attack it with the same approach, then you're not getting any better. So yesterday was a good practice, and they attacked it good. We got 3 more, and so we'll see how they do. But we always talk about each day just small things getting better. Their processes, like rebounding, defense, moving the ball on offense, and how we want it to look. It's not going to get, like from last Tuesday to Friday, it's not going to get an overhaul clean fix. Is it going to get better? We hope to, and I thought it was. So, and then Monday, we looked better yesterday in practice and did some better things yesterday in practice than what we did Friday night. So as long as you continue to approach it with, I'm worried about me, and are we doing A, B, C that we need to do to clean things up? Because we could have won last week, and you still need to attack the things that you need to fix. So I'm glad that they're attacking it the way that they are, and they're being honest with things that they need to clean up, and we're attacking those things in practice and slowly getting better. It's not going to be perfect, but you're slowly going to keep chipping away at those things that are problems.
Yeah, I think we've chatted the last couple of years about this time of season. It's always that work internal that's going to set the foundation for those practices, for those games that are going to be coming up February, March, hopefully, for your team. Again, talking with Nick Evans, head coach of the Centralia Panthers boys basketball team. Nick, I always appreciate your time. We'll look forward to chatting probably first of the year and chatting up some more basketball.
Sounds good, Max. Thanks.
Centralia Panthers Coaches Corner, a service of First Heritage Bank, Blue Valley Technologies, and Wanklin Oil.